There was a small town nestled deep in the woods that had a reputation for strange happenings. People in the town whispered about ghosts and curses, but no one talked about them openly. That was until the arrival of the Johnsons, a young family that had recently moved into a quaint old house at the edge of town. The house had been vacant for years, and many believed that it was cursed. The previous owner had died in mysterious circumstances, and it was rumored that the spirit of the woman still roamed the halls. The Johnsons, however, dismissed the rumors and focused on making the house their home. It wasn't long before strange things began happening. Objects would move on their own, doors would slam shut, and strange noises echoed through the halls. At first, the family thought they were just imagining things, but it soon became clear that something was wrong with the house. One night, as the Johnsons sat around the dinner table, their young daughter, Emily, started acting strangely. She stared blankly at the wall, and her voice became monotone as she began to speak. "The doll is cursed," Emily said. "It brings darkness wherever it goes." The family was taken aback, as they had no idea what doll Emily was talking about. But as they started investigating, they discovered a dusty old doll hidden in the attic. It was an antique with porcelain skin, glassy eyes, and a creepy smile that seemed to follow them wherever they went. The Johnsons realized that this doll was the source of the curse, and they quickly tried to get rid of it. They packed it away in a box and took it to the nearest landfill, hoping to never see it again. But the curse had already taken hold of the family. They began having nightmares, and they would wake up in the middle of the night feeling like they were being watched. Strange things continued to happen around the house, and the family couldn't shake the feeling that they were being followed. One night, as they sat in the living room, the doll suddenly appeared on the coffee table. The family was horrified, as they had no idea how it had returned. They tried to destroy it, but it seemed to be indestructible. As the days passed, the family became more and more paranoid. They knew that the curse was getting stronger, and they feared for their lives. They reached out to a local witch, hoping that she could help them break the curse. The witch performed a ritual, but it seemed to have no effect on the doll. In fact, it only seemed to make the curse stronger. The family was trapped, and they knew that they had to leave the house before it was too late. But as they packed up their belongings, they heard a faint whisper in the darkness. It was the voice of the woman who had died in the house years before, and she warned them that the curse would follow them wherever they went. The Johnsons fled the house, but the curse stayed with them. They moved from place to place, but the doll always seemed to find them. It was as if the curse had become a part of them, and they knew that they would never be able to escape its grasp. Years later, the Johnsons are still on the run, and the cursed doll still haunts them wherever they go.